The area of a rectangular kitchen is 96 and 2,500 square feet. If the length of the kitchen is 11 feet, what is the width? All right, two things we need to do. First, we're going to start with drawing the picture. And we know the area equals 96 and 2,500 square feet. We know the length equals, the length of the kitchen is 11 feet. So the first thing we do, if it gives us a shape, we draw it. If it's not drawn, we draw it. We draw it. We need to use the formula for finding area. So Keaton, what is the formula for finding area of a rectangle?
Length times width.
Good. We always start by writing down the formula. Area equals length times width. So on your paper, you should have area equals length times width. Always write down the formula. If you can write down a formula, if there is one available, you write it down. Now we look at the formula and we replace the variables with anything we know. Do we know the area?
Oh, yes.
Yes, we do. The area is 96 and 2,500 equals, do we know the length?
Yes.
Yes. 11 times, do we know the width? No. So 11 times something equals 96 and 2,500. 11 times something equals 26, or equals 96 and 2,500. So now we got to figure out what the width is. You were doing this today on Dreambox, I saw. And you were working things out. So could you tell me how to find the width?
You would subtract.
I don't subtract.
No. You would add 11.
Add 11?
No, not.
Serena?
Divide.
Divide. If I divide this side by 11, these cancel out and I'm ended up with just W. If I divide this side by 11, so I'm going to end up with 96 and 2,500 divided by 11 equals W. Well, now that's easy to do. So I just take 96 and 2,500 and divide it by 11. When I divide with a decimal point, it goes straight up. The decimal point goes straight up. So let me ask you this question. Tell me your name again. Connor. Connor, does 11 go into 9?
11 cannot go into 9.
Good. So I'm not going to have a number in the tens place. Now, normally, what I would have you do is list all your multiples. 11 times 1 is 11. 11 times 2 is 22. That's how I would ask you normally to do it. So now, Connor, does 11 go into 96?
Yes.
Yes. I'm going to have a number in the ones place, the tenths place, and the hundredths place. So, Connor, how many times does 11 go into 96?
It can go in there to 8 times.
8 times. And what's 8 times 11, Connor?
8 times 11 is 88.
88. And then I bring down the 2. Okay, so 8 is in the ones place. 8 is in the ones place. Now, Nadia, does 11 go into 82? How many times? $11, $22, $33, $44, good, 7. 7 times. And 7 times 11 is 77. We subtract, we get a 5. And Keaton, how many times does 11 go into 55?
5.
5 times. And that's 55. We subtract, we get a 0. So our area should equal 8 7/75 feet squared. Always start with a picture. Then go to the formula. Then replace the variables. Because this was just as easy. They just didn't give us the width. So I know you can multiply length times width, but it still replaced 2 variables. And when it replaces 2 variables, it makes that problem easy enough to do.